Hello and welcome to LSJ News. Dog attacks have surged across England with nearly 9,000 incidents recorded in 2020. Animal welfare experts are now placing the blame of the attacks on owners for allowing their dogs to walk off leads. To tell us more is our reporter Hannah Richardson. And Hannah, what are the issues with having a dog off a lead?
Well, Chris, since obviously the pandemic and lockdown started, 3.2 million households have actually purchased a puppy. So because of lockdowns and obviously having to stay away from people, these dogs have not been able to become socialised whilst out on walks. And for owners, they may think their dog seems friendly and able to interact, but they actually don't know what their dogs are going to act like. And we've seen some cases as well at the moment grabbing headlines, such as the seal attack at the River Thames and an old woman who was attacked in her back garden by two dogs that were off leads. Now, I spoke to Ali Smith, who is a dog walker from Remarkable, and she told me how she thinks dogs need to have good interactions to begin with before even being considered to be let off leads.
If you let them run up to a dog that gives them a bad experience, then that dog, your dog, has a chance of becoming reactive too. And it's just a case of, as I said, setting them up for success and making sure that these things go positively throughout, because it can go so easily wrong, and it's just not worth the risk as far as I'm concerned.
And is there anything being done to prevent dogs being off the lead?
Yes, so there's more posters and signs that are being put out in rural areas and like dog parks where you would see obviously people taking their dogs out for walks. There are websites and YouTube tutorials for tips and advice on how you can spot whether your dog is going to get aggressive and tips to control it. And there's also a lot of viral campaigns at the moment that have been starting up. So local councils have been putting them in place, the Countryside Alliance have, and there's a particular one as well called Respect the Lead. And I spoke to Zoe Blake, the founder of that campaign, about why she set it up.
Just to make people aware of the responsibilities when walking their own dog, regardless of its temperament. I think that seems to be the biggest thing, is people think because their dog is friendly, that makes the situation okay. But for the dog that's on the lead, it doesn't.
And how likely is it that dogs being kept on leads will become compulsory?
Well, at the moment, there's a number of petitions that are being put out to hopefully get into Parliament to change legislation. Obviously, deer season is coming up until July, so places like Richmond and Bushby Park and Derbyshire have already actually implemented the rule that dogs must always stay on leads when walking them. And there's actually been a call from the Farmers Union as well, whereas they're concerned about their livestock for dogs to attack them. So at the moment, Chris, there are things coming into place, but people are just being urged to follow the posters and rules.
Thank you very much. That's our reporter Hannah Richardson there.